Shalam.
Amaju, which means stand. Wapanya Kodem, which means face the east. The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Lavaka. Taba'ah. Tazakah. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Latanawa. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakanawa. Kawabawafanawa. Kasalaknawa. Kawabawafanawa. Wala'ah. Tabayanawa. Manasawan. Abal. Hawashanawa.
Hanasawaya.
Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Awala'ala.
Awala. Wahatapara.
La'alawam.
Amen. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory forever. So be it.
Amen. The power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Bahashem. Yahushua. Babakashah. Athanawa. Hakak. Larapa'ah. Kalamakala. Wakalamadawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatrazim. Hakak. Lahakwayam. Hamathium. Hakak. Arakawa. Hatama'ala. Lagarshan. Bahashem. Yahushua. The water. Amen.
The power in English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Ayanya. Al.
Ahariam. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Azarah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Wairatazah. Ayatan. Lamawat. Wagalka. Alyanawam. Shamar. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayansha. Shamar. Yasharala. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tazakah. Ayah. Yamyanka. Yawam. Hashemash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayara. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamar. Makara. Yashamar. Athnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Tazakah.
Wa'aka.
Wayata.
Wayad.
Awalam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. From which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Al-Damaya.
Lakah.
Al-Takarash.
Wa'al.
Tashakwat.
Al. Kaya Yahanna. Awayab Yaka. Yahama Yawan. Wa Ma Shana Yaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Amaka. Ya Ariyam. Wa. Sawa. Waya Tayat Waya Tayat Ataza. Wa.
Waya Taya Ta'ai Taza. Wa.
Al Tazapan Yaka.
Al Tazapan Yaka.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Wana Kayadam.
Wana Yakadam.
Magaya. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yasharala. Iwat. Kaya. Na Awataza. La. Yakadwa. Ayaka.
Awaka.
Baraya. Karatwa. Ahaliya. Alawam. Wa Yashama. It's like it. Wa Yashama. Like it. Wa Yashamai. Maya Lahayim.
Washamaya I Yellow.
Mawaba. Wahagariam. Gabal. Wa Amawan. Wa Amalak.
Kalash.
Am Yashabaya.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar. Na Alawa. Amam. Hayawa. Zara. Labanya. Labanya Lawat. Salah. Asha Laham. Ka Mayan.
Kai Madian.
Kasa Yasera.
Yabyan. Kai Yan. Banakal. Kwa Yashawan.
Na Shamadwa. By Ayan Dara.
By Ayan Daira.
Hayawa. Dama. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nadaya Mawa. Ka Arab. Wakazabak. Wakatazmanya. Ka Nasa Yakamwa.
Kau Nasa Yakamwa.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Na Yashara. Lanawa. Naawa. Alahayat. Shayatamwa. Kagagla. Kakwash. Lapanya. Kayash. Taba'ara. Yarara. Wakalaba. Talahat. Haryam. Khan. Daradama. Basaraka. Wabasapaka. Tabahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabakwashu. Shimka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Wayabala. Ayaid. Wayakapara. Wayabadwa. Wayada'awa. Kaya. Ata. Shimka. Yahweh. Labaka. Ayawan. Al-Ka'arataza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. And hold not thy peace. And be not still, O Yahweh. For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden.
And consulted against thy hidden.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
And let's cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The Tabernacles of Edom.
The Tabernacles of Edom.
The Ishmaelites of Moab.
The Ishmaelites of Moab.
The Hagarenes.
The Hagarenes.
Gebal and Ammon.
Gebal and Ammon.
Amalek and the Philistines.
Amalek and the Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
And Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jaban.
As to Jaban.
At the brook of Kishon.
At the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung before the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes as Zabah.
And all the princes as Zabah.
And as Zamunya.
And as Zamunya.
Who said.
Let us take ourselves.
The house of Yahweh in possession.
The house of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame sets the mountains on fire.
As the flame sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded in trouble.
Let them be confounded in trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
That men may know.
That the men may know.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh. Art the most high over all the earth.
Art the most high over all the earth. The blessings in the Hebrew. Barak. Atah. Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayakala.
Wa Makala.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazabaya. Alawap. Yahanna. Alawapyam. Hasaranayim.
Hasaranayim.
Hakwataza Yam.
Hakwataza Yam.
Haka Yayalum.
Hakayalum.
Waha-Akwathium. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahusha. The water. Amen.
Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And
Yahusha.
And Michael. The angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. And death. To the heathen. That speak against us, thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the school. Send evils. And curses. And punishment and destruction. And death. To the heathen. Shake loose the pockets. Of the rich of Israel. They refuse to give to their school. Force their riches. Into slack. Force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and slack. And curses. And punishment and destruction. And death to the Edomite. And the nations. And the drug dealers. The court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the government of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinhead. Posse Comitatus. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA Space Program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channels.
And the radio
Convict
channels.
the spirit of any.
Convict the spirit of any.
Of thy people.
Of thy people.
That seek to stop us.
That seek to stop us.
And bring swift death.
And bring swift
death. To all the heathen.
To all the heathen.
That stand in the way of our that stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Or try to stop us.
Or try to stop us.
From broadcasting your word.
From broadcasting your word.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the terrorists.
Let loose all the terrorists.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Through the earth and destroy.
Through the earth and destroy.
Cause the terrorists to come.
Cause the terrorists to come.
Against America and destroy them.
Against America and destroy them.
In their strongholds.
In their strongholds.
Let America shake.
Let America shake.
At the hands of the terrorists.
At the hands of the terrorists.
Let Yahanna.
Let Yahanna.
Michael. And Gabriel. Come down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying saucers.
And kill all the heathens.
And kill all the heathens.
They come up against us.
That come up against
us.
As
we speak thy word.
As we speak thy
Cause
word.
it to be known.
Cause it to be known.
By all.
By all.
That is Yahweh.
That is Yahweh.
That had done it.
That had done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahanna.
In the name of Yahanna.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you. So like thank you always, so be
it. Sorry, let me see. Priest and Officer Matazo with the I.S.U.P.K. That's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. What we're keeping today is the closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. Again, what we do is we're working with the so-called Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, right? Because they are the Israelites the Bible speak of.
That's right.
And it's important for you to know this because, well, if you don't understand that you're an Israelite, you would not have kept this day, right? The Bible says, "My people are destroyed due to the lack of knowledge." And because we lack the knowledge of our heritage and who we are, well, we can't begin to keep the things that are required of us. Yes, I say required because these things are required for us as a nation of people to keep. That's thus said the Yahweh, right? Now, again, you'll never be taught this in the Christian church. You'll never be taught this in Roman Catholicism. You won't be taught this in any other place but here in the I.S.U.P.K. Because, again, we are, the home of the truth, right? We're getting about people here in the Americas. Salaki. Again, what you're going to see today, because we always try and get back to our heritage and back to our culture. Officer Warriala here next to me, he's going to be reading the Hebrew. I'll be reading scriptures in English. That's how the again, the Lord requires us to do that. See, this whole thing they do in the church with the shana and the mumbling and that's not of the Most High God. Because if you speak another language, tongue is another language. You should have an interpreter there, right? And so he's going to read the Hebrew because that's what we're getting back to our culture, and I'm reading the English. So, like, give me 1 second. I'm going to share this class, and then we're going to get it going. All right, here we go. Like, give me a second. Man, this thing is wilding out. It keeps wanting me to share it as if I'm the school. Oh yeah, make sure that y'all, if y'all watching this class, make sure that y'all sharing it, and of course, engaging it. That's how we grow our audience. All right, there we go. You go ahead and start in the Hebrew.
Kind of one kind. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1 in the Hebrew.
And Salaki, real quick before you start. The reason we went to Leviticus chapter 23 is because, again, in Leviticus chapter 23 is where you'll find all the feast days and all the high holy days the Most High God set aside for his chosen nation, his chosen people, Israel. See, the other nations, they don't understand his judgment, so they don't understand that these high holy days, well, they supersede any holiday you plan on keeping. is actually prohibited, and it's an abomination to the Most High God for us to keep any holiday like Christmas, Thanksgiving, etc. You get what I'm saying? And so that's if you want to find out what it is that you must do, Leviticus chapter 23 is where our high holy days and our feast days are. So, Salaki, go ahead and read what you got.
Con on one con. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar Yahweh Salaki al Mashah La'amar Salaki La'amar Salaki verse 2 Dabar al Ban Salaki Banya Yasharala wa Amarth La Salaki Allah Hayum ma what I Salaki ma wa I Yahweh Ashar the quar wa Atham Makarar ya Kodash al Allah Hayim Salaki Kodash al Hayim ma wa'ida ya verse 3 Shashath yum the Aisha Mala'ak Wayat Salaki Wayab Yam Wayawab Salaki Wabaya Wam Hashab Ya Aya Shabath Salaki Sabath Shabathon Makwar Kodash Kal Mala'ai Salaki Mala'aka Al Salaki La'a the Aishawa Shabath Hawa Allah Yahweh Bakal Mawaba Mawashabath Ya come verse 4 Allah Mawasha Mawa'id Ya Yahweh Makwar Ya Kodash Ashar the Kwar the Kwar Ya Salaka the Ka'awa a thumb but my what I do one verse 5 but Kadash Harar wa yon one but Arab I Salaki Ba'ara Baya Ba'ara Salaka Ba'ara I Salaka Ba'ara Baya Ashar Laka Salaki Lakadash Bayan Hi Rob Yan Pasaka La Yahweh. Verse 6.
Like Yahweh right there.
Kana one kan.
Leviticus chapter 23 in the English. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of Yahweh, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation, even these are my feasts. So again, Most High God is talking to Moses, and Moses talking to the Israelites, or Israel, the so-called Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans that are here in the Americas. See, Most High God's only been dealing with us, so that he's giving us his feast days, right? And these shall be holy convocations. Holy means to be separate. No other nations know what we do. The Most High God's already ensured that he separated us because we've been chosen, right? We're of the promise, right? So let's see what the Most High God has for us, Israel. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is a Sabbath of rest and holy convocation, and ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of Yahweh in all your dwellings. Again, we hit on this all the time because what we're doing here in the I.S.U.P.K is exactly that. We are rehearsing the righteous acts of the Most High God. He said, in all your dwellings. See, people want to say, well, that was just the Old Testament. Oh, that was just when God, we in a different dispensation. Like all these lies and things they use to deceive you. It's called misinformation, right? And what we got to do, we got to get the mindset of allowing our oppressors, stop allowing them to be our teachers. Their whole purpose is to oppress us. So what makes you think that they changed that persona, that idea? They just changed the way it looked. See, because you think they're your best friend, and their objective is still to keep you in a state of oppression.
That's
keep
right.
you in a state of low, right? Being low. So again, is a holy convocation that we shall do in all our dwellings. So every feast day that we're getting ready to go through here in Leviticus chapter 23, understand that all these high holy days are required of us and are meant for us to do wherever we dwell. That means if we're in Egypt, we're doing it. If we're in Greece, we're doing it. If we're in Japan, we're doing it. If we're in China, we're doing it. If we're in Arabia, we're doing it. It doesn't matter where we're at on this planet Earth. If we have breath in us and we're alive, then we are to be keeping these things. We are required to keep these wherever we're dwelling at. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you at. Right? Most High God understood. He knew he was going to scatter us, but that's a different story for a different time. But understand, it says in all your dwellings, right? Verse 4, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 4. These are feasts of Yahweh, even means indeed, holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. So y'all out here hollering Christmas and Thanksgiving. Y'all not proclaiming. Y'all not acknowledging the Most High God's high holy days. Y'all not proclaiming them, right? We're not saying this to say, look at us, we're doing this. We're saying it in the aspect of, in the spirit of brotherhood and love, that say, hey, this is what we're all supposed to be doing. See, that's why the scripture says, my people die due to the lack of knowledge. And that's why God tells us we're not to call our brother a fool, right? We're not here to say you're a fool. We're not here to say, we're just saying, hey, this is what's required of us. And when we say that we're doing it, we're letting you know that it's capable of being done. Because you let Christianity teach and the world teach, they tell you it can't be done. This is impossible. No one can do this. No one can keep these high holy days. It's impossible, right? If you let the world teach you, that's how they tell you. So when we say that we're keeping these days, it's not to say, look at us. We're letting you know, hey, you should be keeping these days, and we're showing you that it's possible. It's practical. Everything we do is practical. You can take it and go home and apply it in your life and do it.
That's right.
Right? It's not about boasting or saying, hey, look at us. It's saying it can be done. It's being done right now. Right? So Leviticus chapter 23, verse 4 again. These are the feasts of Yahweh, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is Yahweh's Passover. So for if you didn't know, again, this is just some information. Our days start at evening. So evening, right? And day was the first day. That's how it works. Evening. So all of our days start at evening. You got the next day. Evening starts a new day. That's how it works. See, the word done taught you that a new day starts in the middle of the night. Everybody's sleeping, a new day then came and already started. Come on, man. So, like, go ahead and read the Hebrew again. Read verse 6 to verse 10.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 6 in the Hebrew. Wabakamash it's like an Ishar Yawam Lakadawam. It's like a Lakadawa. It's like a Laka da. It's like a Lakadash. Haya. So like Asa Kala. Kaga. So like a Hamatazawath La Yahweh Shaba'ith Yum Yum Matazawath the Ika lower verse 7. But Yawam Harashwan Makawar Kodash Yahweh Laka so like Lakam Kal La Ama La so like Ka Laka Tha Abada La the Ishoa verse 8. Wahakabra.
It's like a pause like that real quick. While we're doing this class, sisters, you all can go ahead and start serving the food or making the food while we do this class. You don't have to wait till the end, so you all go ahead and dismiss and handle that. Make sure everybody has something to eat. We'll continue to teach the class, but y'all can go ahead and get that taken care of.
Answer.
Wow. All right, Slacky, go ahead and continue.
Kind. Asha La Yahweh so like Shaba'ith Yum but wam yashaba select it yashaba wa Iowa makar makwar Kodash Cal La'ath select it Mala'at Ab Abada La'ah the Aishawa verse 9 select it Wayadabar Yahweh Al Mashah La'amar Debar Al Banya.
Go ahead and say the verse before you start that.
Come on, Salaki. Verse 10. Debar Al Banya Yasharala Waya Salaki Wa Amar La Ham Kaya the Iowa Salaki the Iowa Al Ha'aratazah Shar.
Those two words. You get it right.
So like it. Ha'aratazah Ashar. Like Anya. Nathan. Lakam. Wakaratazah. So like it. Rakaratazah Ratazai Thum Salaki Atha Kwa Rataza Salaki Ka Taza Ya Ra Wahayab Wahayab Salaki Wahayab Atham Wahabatham the Salaki Atha La Salaki Amar Ra'a Shayawa Ka Tazaya Ra Kam Ha Salaki Salaki Allah Alahaya Kun verse 11.
Pause right there.
Come on.
In the English, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread. Unto Yahweh, 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. So the unleavened bread. So at the Passover, Passover, the Most High God delivered us from Egypt, right? From our first string of bondage, right? And same way the Most High God delivers us from Egypt, He's going to deliver us from the Americas.
That's right.
All those who are obedient, because the key thing is obedience. Think about all the Israelites who weren't obedient, who didn't put the blood of the lamb over their doors, right? Well, they got caught up just like the rest of the Egyptians because they believed not in the Most High God. If you're around here and you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, and you find yourself in Christianity, understand it's because you believe not in what Yahweh has promised. Because Yahweh has promised he will deliver us from the Americas and send us back into our own land, right?
That's right.
So again, after Passover, after the 14th day of the first month, immediately after is the Feast of Unleavened Bread, right? 7 days shall we have unleavened bread unto the Yahweh, right? Leviticus chapter 23, verse 7. And the first day you shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Servile work therein means you're not gonna work for money, right? You're not gonna be out here hustling and bustling, trying to get bills paid. I don't know, servile work. It's our job to ensure that we're not out here doing servile work, because guess what? On that day, it's still work of the Lord being done. As priests and prophets, a priest worked on the Most High, on those days. So you allow some to teach, again. Not everybody, we're not affiliated with all Israelite groups, and we're definitely not affiliated with Christianity. But make a long story short, you'll hear some of them say, "Oh, you can't even turn your light on. There's certain things you can't do." But it's because it's a little lack of understanding of what the scriptures are saying.
That's right.
Again, no servile work. We're not supposed to be out here doing any work. But guess what? Every high holy day of the Most High God, the priests were at work. Somebody had to make the showbread. Somebody had to clean the temple. So guess what? We are doing the same thing. We're rehearsing these righteous acts. We're separating. We're keeping these high holy days and keeping them, rehearsing these righteous acts and keeping them to the fullest, right?
That's right.
So again, no servile work therein. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh 7 days. And in the 7th day is a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. So again, at the end of those 7 days, again, it's another high holy day. It's a holy convocation unto you. No servile work shall be done therein, right? Verse 9, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 9. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. Now, the reason we had to bring the first fruits unto the priest is, you understand, the Levites had no inheritance. So we go back to when the Most High God was giving Israel their inheritance. Every nation, every person of Israel received an inheritance. They received some land. Well, the Levites, the Levites, Levites, Slacky. The Levites didn't receive an inheritance, right? So their inheritance was of the Lord. When I say of the Lord, so anytime we brought our sheep offerings, we brought our offerings, that went to them. That went into the Lord, right? They were the men who upheld the service of the Most High God. So that's what we're seeing right here in the first fruits. We're to bring that unto the Levites, right? Slack, go ahead and continue reading the Hebrew for me.
Khan. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Wahanayap Atha Ha'ayamar La Panya Yahweh La Ra Tazal Nakam Mamako Ra Hashabah Yana Ya Panwa Hakahan, verse 12. Wa Aisha Yam Salaki. Wa Aisha Thumb Bayawam Na Slaki. Hana Yap Kam Atha Amar Slaki. Kabash. The Thumwa. Thawam.
Where you at?
Banya. I'm on verse 12. But Ban Shana wa La Ayaha La Yahweh, verse 13.
Look, I'll take over real quick.
Come on, come.
Why? Slaki. Why Mana? Kathwa. Shanaya. Ishar. Ishar. Nayam. Salah. Balawala. Bashaman. Ashar. La Yahweh. Raya. It's like Raya. Nakaka. Nasaka. Yayan. Rabbiya. It's like it. Rabbiya. Hayana. Verse 14. Walakam. Wakwala ya. Wakari it's like you. Wakara ma'al la'a ta'aka talakalawa I tazam it's like I tazama hayawam Ka I habaya it's like it. Ha baya come Raban Alahaya come Alahaya come Kakwa I will La dara it's like it. La dara rata it's like it. La da rath yakam Bakal my Shabbat yakam verse 15 Wasapa Sapa Ratham Lakam Mamak Mama Kara Hashabah Mayawam Ha Bayakam Amar Ha the Nawapa Waba'a Wabathwa the Mayam it's like it. The Mayam the May Yama the Ha Yanyanya it's like it. Yahanna 16 I Mama Kara Hashabah Hashabaya Bayata Tasapara Tasaparawa Kama Kamashim, Yawam, Wa Hakwaya Ra, it's like a Hawa, Wa Hakwaya Rabathium, Minak, Kadat, it's like it, Kadasha, La Yahweh. Verse 17. Mawa ba yakam tabayawa lakam tanawa pa shatam shana I shara nayam salah taya slakia taha yanyan taha yanyanya kamataza ta apa yana ba what bakawar yum bakarium la Yahweh. All right. In the English, well, that's up to verse 18. Come on, God. In the English, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before Yahweh to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. And ye shall offer that day when ye weigh the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year, for a burnt offering unto Yahweh. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 tenth deals of fine flour, mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto Yahweh for a sweet savor. And a drink offering therefore shall be of wine, and the 4th part of an hin. Verse 14, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto Yahweh. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. So again, we're breaking down this feast day. This is the feast of first fruits. So right, when we have our increase of our harvest, all the first fruits, everything we gather, the first of everything we gather, right? We bring it to the priest. And we do the low, so they wave the sheep offering, right? All this is unto Yahweh, right? And again, we see it again. The first time the Most High God said it, he said, you shall keep these holy convocations in all your dwellings. So in all your dwellings. So first you're like, oh, he was just talking about when we was in the Old Testament, or he was just talking about when we were in the Egyptian captivity. Oh, no, he was just talking about when we were in the Assyrian captivity. So what you start to realize, so-called black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man, we're actually required to keep these high holy days wherever we go, right? How do we know this? If we look at the book of Daniel, what did Daniel do? They try to offer him the king's food. He says, hey, man, we're not going to eat that. The dietary law, he said, I'm not going to eat that. Let us eat this and come back and see where our countenance is. See how we fare among the other men who eat the king's meal. Right? Because kings believe that shrimp, crab, and lobster and swine's flesh is a delicacy. Right? So Daniel didn't eat the food. Fast forward. Daniel kept God's high holy days in that captivity. There's nothing new. Understand, this captivity is not different than any other captivity other than they destroyed you. They took away your culture and your identity. You've lost that. See, the Israelites that were in the Assyrian captivity, they were Israelites. So they knew what was required of them, and they desired to be back in their land serving the Most High God. Serving the Most High God, Salakia. So that's where they wanted to be. All of a sudden now in this captivity, they made everything look sweet and good and fun, right? They made sin into a thing that people enjoy. People look forward to sinning, right? But here it says, read it again, verse 14. I just want you all to see so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. You are the Israelites of the Bible. We are the Israelites, right? Again, we're not saying, look at us, not in a boastful way. We're saying, hey, it can be done. It is practical. The Most High God is not requiring anything of you that's going to kill you, that's going to be harmful to you, that's going to be out the way, right? Leviticus chapter 23, verse 14, and ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears until the self-same day that ye have brought forth, it's like you brought an offering unto Yahweh. It shall be a statute forever. When people get married, they always say forever, right? And I'm just using marriage as a forever. Everybody understands what forever means. Forever doesn't mean Old Testament. Forever doesn't say New Testament. Forever is forever. Forever has no destination. It has no line. Forever is forever, right? Throughout your generations and all your dwellings. So we hear it again. The Bible's repeating itself. It's of importance. We're going to keep these high holy days in all the dwellings, right? Not just in one dwelling, not in just one captivity, but all the dwellings, right? Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow, Salakia, from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall ye complete. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days. Ye shall offer a new meat offering unto you. It's like unto Yahweh, Salakia. Sisters, Salakia, please. The water, yes. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves and 2 tenth stills. They shall be on fine flour. They shall be baking with leaven. They are the first fruits unto Yahweh. Again, the first fruits, right? So go ahead and read Leviticus chapter 18 in the Hebrew for me.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 18 in the Hebrew. Ba thumb la salaka al hala kam shabat salake shabai kan kabasha salake kabasham salake kabashayam thamayamam banaya salake banya shana salake wapar bun ya salake bakar adad salake akad wa ala salake wa ayalam shaka salake shanayam Yahweh al salake alha la Yahaya wa salaki wa ma ba ka thumb one ice salaki wa nasa ka ya ham asha ra wayaka na ya ka la Yahaya. It's like la Yahweh. Verse 19. So like wa Aisha ya thumb Shai Yara, I Ha Hakam, it's like Akkad, La Kata Ah, Washanawa, it's like Washanaya, Ka Kabashayam, Banya, Shana, La Sabak, Shala Yum, it's like Shalamayam, verse 20. Hayat Ya Hakahan Atham Lakam Habakarayam Thana Wap, it's like Thanawap Lapanya Yahweh Al Shanaya Kabasha, it's like Kabah Shan Wam Yom Kodash Yahweh Yahweh Kwa Han, verse 21, like verse 21. Wakwa so like Wakara Atham Ba'iratism Hayawam Ahai, it's like Asa Ha Makara'a Kwadash Yahweh Lakam Kal Mala'ath Kath Abadaha La'a the Aisha Wa Kakwa Iwala, it's like Iwalam Bakal Mawashab Ya Mak, it's like it come La Dabar, it's like it La Da Barth the, it's like it La Da Ra Ya La Da Ra Yakum, verse 22.
It's like I'll get man.
Come.
Wabakwa Tazara Rakam Kwataza Yar Arataza Kam La Takala Pa Tada Bakwataza Tazara Walakwat Kwataza Yarak La'a Talakwat Lianya, Walagar, Dayakaba, Adam, Aya, Yahweh, Allahakam, Allahayakam, verse 23. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Allah, Masha, Laamar, verse 24. Dabar, Allah, Anya, Yasharala, Laamar, Wakadash, Hashabaya, Slaka, Shabaya, Slaka, Shabaya, Aya, Slaki, Shabaya, Aya, Bakada, Slaki, Baakada, Slaki, Baakad, Lakadash, Yahweh, Lakam, Shabbathwan, Sakarwan, the Aya, the Rawa, Slaki, the Ra, Wa'ai, Mukwara, Kodash, verse 25. Kal, Malakah, Ibadah, La'ah, Dayashawa, Wa Hakwa, Quara, Batham, Asha, La Yahweh, verse 26. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Allah, Masha, Layamar, verse 27. Aka, Bayashawa, it's like you. By Shawar, Lakadash, Hashabaya, Hashabaya, Ya, Haka, Yawam, Hakapa, Rayam, Hawa, Makwar, it's like a Makwara, Kodash, Yahweh, Lakam, Wa, Anya, Yatham, Napash, Napasha, Yakam, Wayakwa, Ratham, Asha, La Yahweh. Verse 28. Wakal, Malakah, La'ah, Dayashua, by Tazama, Ya Hayawam, Haka, Kaya, Yawam, Kapar, Yakaparium, Yawa, Lakapar, Aliakam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Allahayakam. Verse 29. Kaya, Ka, Hanyapash, Ashar, La, Tayanya, Slaki. Ta'anya, Ba'atazam, Slaki, Ba'atazama, Yawam, Haka. When the car, Maya, verse 30. Wakal, Hanapash, Ashar, Dayasha, Kal, Malaka, Atazama, Slakia, Hayawam, Haka, Wa Ha'aba, Badatia, Hanapash, Hayawa, Makwa Rab, Aisha, Ama. In the English, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 18. And ye shall offer a bread, you shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 bullock and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto Yahweh with their meat offering, and they shall drink off and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire, sweet savor unto Yahweh. 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before Yahweh with 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord, to Yahweh for the priest. Again, see, it shows you for the priest, because remember, the Levites had no, when I say they had no inheritance, their inheritance was from the brothers. So this is showing this is how the Most High God took care of them, right? So it says again, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 20, and the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before Yahweh with 2 lambs. They shall be holy to Yahweh for the priest. Right? Verse 21, ye shall proclaim on the self-same day that it may be a holy convocation unto you. You shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. Verse 22, and when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field. When thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather the gleaning of the harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and unto the stranger. I am Yahweh your power. Right? So Most High God showing us that even in that time that we were supposed to be selfless, right? We're a nation of selfless people.
That's right.
So the world tries to emulate us. They try to pretend to be us, but guess what? They can only pretend for so long. Even the military tries to pretend to be like us. They try to be selfless, but nothing selfless about them. They have no true virtue, right? Because everybody's trying to emulate and take on what we look like, right? Because what we had was righteous. What we had was wisdom. The world's trying to gain that or have access to that without the knowledge.
That's right.
See, what the Most High God gave us was wisdom. He gave us a game on how to be the best. And every nation since then has been trying to emulate and watch, right? But they can't be us. Because even then, now the Most High God made sure we weren't even selfish to the point that we didn't even glean or clean our whole crops. We only got, what was needed and left the rest for the homeless and for the strangers, right? So let me go ahead and continue reading. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 24. It's like 23. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel. In the 7th month, in the first day of the month shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial blowing of the trumpets, a holy convocation. 25. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, on 27, also on the 10th day of this month, of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for before Yahweh your power. Right? So we just had these days most recently, right? Memorial blowing the trumpets. We had the Day of Atonement. Now Guess what? We recently went to the Feast of Tabernacles. We're closing it out today, right? Let's go ahead and continue reading. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Right? Now we understand the Most High God has allowed us to has had mercy on us. That mercy that the Most High God had on us is what the church called grace. He gave us grace. You gotta understand, right? So they want to take things, they just want to run with it. They just holler grace and holler and they gone. All it's like, so you trying to get them over some important information, and you tell somebody, look, man, you ain't gotta pay me, and they just take off running. Man, I ain't gotta pay him no more. He ain't let me finish. You ain't gotta pay me right now, but you have to pay me later. That's kind of what the church has done with grace. The church heard grace, they just took off with it. Understand, the Most High God mercy on Israel was grace.
That's right.
Right? Because in the Old Testament, when we sinned, we were immediately put to death. We were immediately cut off from the nation. Right? But because he had mercy on us, the Most High God said, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. We can't question what the Most High God does. He says he will have mercy on whom he will have mercy. Well, he chose to have mercy on his people, the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, right? And that mercy was grace. Because now we have an opportunity as long as we have breath and life in us. See, the world tells you they got you, you thinking that, oh, I've sinned, I can't repent and come back. As long as you have breath in you, Israel, so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, you can turn from your wicked ways, right? You can turn from doing things your way. You can come back and start doing what the Most High God has commanded you. That's what grace is. So they got you thinking that, oh, grace is you can holler and you can run and that's it. You can be as wicked as you want to be, and when God show up, he's gonna be happy that you're still alive. Look, man, I'm glad you.
Good night.
You're alive. I don't know how to explain what Christians think, because they live a life of sin and then they think God gonna show up and give them high fives and death. But Salaki, let me go ahead and continue to read. Right? Salaki, let me read that again. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, that same soul will I destroy from among his people. So again, the Most High God at that time was destroying us. As soon as we did anything that erred against God, it looked like we was going to second guess God. We was being put to death. You feel me? But now, again, the Most High God's raising up these priests and prophets here in these last days. And we're warning our brothers and sisters, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans here in the Americas, right? To come out of this wicked nation. Stop doing the customs of this nation. And adhere and come back and do these high holy days. You sit here and holler how much you love God, but you have yet to try to keep none of the high holy days, right? His feast days, the days that he separated. These are holy convocations, right? So, Laki, go ahead and read me Hebrews starting in verse 31.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 31 in the Hebrew. Kal mala'akaha la'a tha'aishawa kakwa awalom la ra tha yakum bakal mashabath mashabath yakum. Verse 32. Shabbath Yawan. Shabbath one. Shabbath one. Ha lakam wa I now yo thumb atha paint napashatha ya come bathasha I la kam la kadash ba I rob ma I Rob, Id, Rob, the Shab, the Shawat, select it. The Shab, the Shabbat, wa Shabbat come, verse 33. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Ma'ai, La'amar, verse 34. The bar, La'a, Salaki. Al, Banya, Yasharala, La'amar, Bakwamash, Salaki, Bakamash, Ishar, Yawam, La Kadash, wa Baya Aish, Salaki, Washabat Ya Aya Hasa Kaga Hasaka Wa Slaki Shabah Ith Wa Slaki Yum La Yahweh, verse 35. By Yawam Haya'ara Wa Yon Makwarar Kwadash Salaki Kal Lakam Salaki La Mala'akath Idabar La Salaki La'a La Salaki the I.S.U.P.K, verse 36. Shabbai Yawa Slaki Yum the Kwa Ya Bara Slaki the Kwa Ra Yo Bo wa Slaki Asha La Yahweh Ban Bayawam Hasham Yawam Ya Makora Kwadash Yahweh Lakam Wahaka Rob Thumb Ashar La Yahweh Arataza Hawa'a La Slaki Cow Mala'aka the Slaki Idab Slaki Idaha La Slaki La'a the Aisha, verse 37. Alahai Alahaya Mawai Do Yahweh Ashar the Kwar out the Korah a thumb Makwa Ara Ya Quadash, La Yahaqua, Slack it, La Ha Qua Rayam, Ashah, La Yahweh, Allah, Wa Manaka, Saab, Slack, Sabak, One Sab, Come Yawam, Debar, Debar Yawam, Bar Yawam Wa, verse 38. Mala,
Select, yeah, I'll take it.
come on.
Malabad, Batha, Yahweh, Malabad, Matan, Matanwa, Yakam, Malabad, Kal, Nadar, Yakam, Malabad, Kal, Nabath, Yakam, Ashar, Nathaniwa, La Yahweh, verse 39. Akah, Bakamash, Baka, Masha, Ashar, Yawam, Lakadash, Shabbat, Ya'aya, Basaka, Ba'asapa, Pakam, Taba'awa, Arataza, the Kagam, Kagawa, Kaga, Yahweh, Shabayat, Yam, by Yawam, Hayashawan, Shabbathawan, by Yawam, Hashamaya, Yanya, Shabbathwan, verse 40. Walakwa, Katham, Lakam, Mayawam, Hara, Ashawan, Paraya, Itazah, Hadar, Kapah, the Mariam, Wayanapa, Atazah, Ayabath, Abaya, Nakal, Washamakathium, Katham, Lapanya, Yahweh, Allah Hakama, Allah Yakam, Waba'at, Yam, verse 41. Kagatham, Athawa, Kaga, La Yahweh, Shaba'at, Yam, Bashamanya, Kakwa, Iwalam, Ladara, Yakam, Wakodash, Shabaya, Taka, Slakia,
Kagawa, Athawa, Slakia. Verse 42. Basaka, Tashabawa, Shabbat, Yam, Ka, Ha, Aka, Rock, Ba, Bayasharala, Yashabawa, Baka, verse 43. Lamayan, Yadawa, Dai Ra Yakam, Slakia, Kaya, Basakawa, Hawashabat, Maya, Yasharala, by Haya Taza, Yaaya, I wath him, my Arataza, Mataza Rayam, Anya, Yahweh, Alaha Yakam, verse 44, Wayadabar, Masha, Mayada, it's like Mayadaya, Yahweh, Al, Banya, Yasharala. All right. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. So again, we hear it again throughout your generations. Generations didn't stop in the Old Testament. Generations didn't stop in the New Testament. In all your dwellings, so no matter what captivity you're in, you should be keeping these high holy days. Verse 32, right? I hope you're tracking that, right? Verse 32, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 32. And it shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month at evening, from evening unto evening, shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 34. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be a feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto Yahweh. Here we are now, right? We track it. We've already did the memorial blowing of the trumpets. We did the Day of Atonement. Now we're completing the Feast of Tabernacles. Today is the closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. You should have seen it broadcast on our I.S.U.P.K Arkansas page, right? Not just our page, but all of our Adam Williams and Akim's pages. We post all over social media. This is the closing, right, of the Feast of Tabernacles. Why are we posting this all over social media? Again, it's not about boasting about, hey, look at us, look what we're doing. Again, we're letting you know that it is plausible. Anybody can keep these high holy days. Stop letting the church, I don't know what it's called, hocus pocus you, or have you believing that it's too hard for us to keep these high holy days. Is it hard for you to keep Christmas? Is it hard for you to keep any holiday? It's not hard for you to keep the high holy days.
That's right.
We're doing it, right? So we completed the Feast of Tabernacles. We're going to go ahead and continue reading, right? And read that again. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 34. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 15th day of this 7th month shall be a Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days unto Yahweh. Verse 35, on the first day shall be a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Right? Verse 36, 7 days shall ye offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh. And on the 8th day shall be a holy convocation unto you. And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh. It is a solemn assembly. And ye shall do no servile work therein. So again, you hear no servile work. We're not supposed to be out here hustling and bustling, trying to make that money, right? Now, granted, this is a captivity. This is indeed a slavery. So we're supposed to try to keep these high holy days to the best of our ability. So you have some Christians say, well, do you keep all of them? We understand we're still in captivity, my brother. We still out here trying to rehearse these righteous acts to the best of our ability. We're still in that captivity.
See, the same way the Israelites cried and pleaded with the Lord to redeem them from that captivity so they could worship the Lord without worrying about these slaveries and this work and this money, right? The same way we should be moving now. We should be out here, Lord, please relieve us from this captivity so we can keep the Yahweh holy days throughout all of our generations, throughout all our dwellings.
That's right.
Without having to worry about slavery and being fired, we try to keep his high holy days. Because that's how wicked this world is, right? So we understand we're in the captivity, so we're out here keeping these high holy days to the best of our abilities, right? Shalakim. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 36. 7 days you shall offer an offering of made by fire unto Yahweh. On the 8th day shall be a holy convocation unto you. You shall not offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh. It is a solemn assembly, and you shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37. These are the feasts of Yahweh, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh, a burnt offering, a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offering, everything upon his day. So, right, everything, we're going to proclaim everything in this season and in this time. You know, you let Christians tell you can keep the Sabbath whenever. I can keep the Sabbath on a Wednesday. I can keep the Sabbath on a Monday. The Lord is telling you to keep these days in their solid in their time periods. He ain't saying I'm gonna keep the Feast of Tabernacles on in the beginning of the year, because it is easier for me to keep it in. No, we keep these high holy days in the appointed time and in their appointed season. We don't adjust these days to fit our schedule, right?
That's right.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 38, right? Besides the Sabbath of Yahweh, and besides your gifts, and besides all your vows, and besides all your freewill offerings, which ye shall give unto Yahweh. Verse 39. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto Yahweh 7 days. And on the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And ye shall take to you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees and branches of palm trees and the boughs of thick trees and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before Yahweh your power 7 days. Verse 41. So it's breaking down how we should keep the Feast of Tabernacles, right? Verse 41. And ye shall keep the feast unto Yahweh 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations, and ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths, right? So we should be dwelling in tents and stuff like that, booths, right? Leviticus chapter 23, verse 43. That your generations may know that I had made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am Yahweh your power. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of Yahweh. So this again, Moses is declared unto Israel. He didn't declare. That's why the other nations that know nothing about keeping these high holy days, nor did they try to keep these high holy days.
That's right.
See, they've already created their God using your Bible. And they created an ideology in which they will serve until they die. And that's what they believe in. And they got you believing in the same thing. So what we believe in is actual factual, right? No hocus pocus, no smoke and mirrors, actual factual. Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, this is how we serve the Most High God.
That's right.
All right, these are holy convocations, Israel. So-called black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. Again, these are holy convocations. Holy means separate, convocations together. And this is how we gather together, O nation I desire, right? This is how we serve the Most High God. We don't serve him keeping Christmas and slapping his name on him. This is the disclaimer. This is your warning. We don't keep Thanksgiving and slap his name on him. We don't keep Valentine's Day. We don't keep none of these days. And then when somebody, hey, I'm doing it for the children. I'm doing it. The Most High God would rather your obedience to him than for you to do anything for your children.
That's right.
It's going to cause you to be in error with him. I'm just doing it to appease my wife. The Most High God would rather you be obedient than to please your wife. When I'm warning you, so-called black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man, is that the Most High God rather obedience than anything else.
That's right.
Don't deviate for no one. Not for your children, not for your wife, not for your job. You see what I'm saying? Don't deviate. Serve the Most High God. The Salakia, Amijah, which means stand. That concludes my class. Again, closing the Feast of Tabernacles. Amijah, which means stand. Wapanya Kwadam, which means face the east. The Lord's Prayer in English. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Balakwaska.
Balakwaska.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazakah.
Ratazakah.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Asha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratazah.
Ba'aratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Lakal.
Lakal. Lakal.
Kal.
Kal.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakna now.
Wasalaka now.
Kabawafi now.
Kabawafi now.
Kasalak now.
Kasalaka now.
Kabawafi now.
Kabawafi now.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabayanawa.
Dabayanawa.
Sayawan.
Banasawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Awashanawa.
Hanasana.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Ra.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Alawala.
Halal.
Waha. Tapara.
Wahatapara.
La Alawam.
Wa'alawam.
Aman.
Aman. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our
And
debts
forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we give our debtors.
Lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver
but
us
deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the
For
kingdom,
thine is the
and
kingdom
the power,
and the power
and the glory
and the-
forever.
and the glory forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Amen. The power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Babakashah.
Babakashah.
Nathanael.
Nathanael.
Hakak.
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 Larapah.
Larapah.
Kalamakala.
Kalamakala.
Kalamadao.
Makawadao.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatrazim.
Hamatazim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakwayam.
Lahakwayim.
Amathiam.
Hamathim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Arakarawa.
Arakara.
Atama'ala.
Hadama'ala.
Lagarashar.
Lagash.
Bahashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Amen.
Amen. The power in English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of
The
sickness
power to heal all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean
The
spirits.
power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of
In the
Yahushua.
name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya. Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haryam.
Aharian.
Ma'ayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azarah.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Baratazah.
Ayatan.
Alatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalta.
Regalta.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yansha.
Yansha.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yasharal.
Yisrael.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazakah.
Tazakah.
Ayat.
Ayat.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawawam.
Yahweh.
Hashamash.
Hashemash.
Lahayakaka.
Lahayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Bayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamar.
Makara.
Makara.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Asmapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazakaka.
Tazadaka.
Wabawaka.
Wabawaka.
Mayata.
Mayata.
Wayat.
Wayad.
Awalam.
Awalam. Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
From which cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He will
moved.
not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
he will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day,
sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damai Elakah.
Adamai Lakah.
Al-Thakaraj.
Al-Thakarah.
Al.
Wow.
Al-Shakwat.
Tashikwat.
Al.
Al.
Yahanna.
Kayahana.
Awayaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashana Yaka.
Wamash Salaki. Wamashana Yaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Rash.
Amaka.
Amaka.
Ya'ariyam. Wa.
Rayamwa.
Sawad.
Sarah.
Wayatazawa.
Wayatatazawa.
Altazapanyoka.
Altazapanyawaka.
Amarawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa. Wanakayadam.
Wanakayadam.
Magalia.
Wagalia.
Wala'a. Yazakar. Shem Yasharala. Awad. Kaya. Nawatazawa.
La.
Yakawa. Ayaka. Barya. Yakara. Ahaya.
Alahaya.
Alawam. Wa Yashama Ayalum.
Wa Ashamayo.
Mawa'aba.
Moab.
Wayagarim. Gabal. Wayamawan. Wamalak. Lasha. Wahagarium. I'll go Yashabaya.
Yashabaya.
Tazawar.
Gamashawar.
Alawa.
Amam.
Kamayan.
Kayamo. One.
Slakia. Hayawa. Zara. Laban
Labanyawa. Salah.
Asha. Laham. Kamayan. Kasayasera. Kamyan.
Kayabya.
Banakal. Kwa Yashawan.
Nashimalu.
Bayan. Daara. Hayawa.
Daman.
La'adama. Shayatamwa. Nadaya Mawa. Kaira. Wakazaba.
Wakatazamanya.
Kal Nasayakamwa.
Ashar.
Amarawa. Nayasara.
Nayasawa. Nalawa. Naawa.
Alahaya. Shayatamwa.
Kagaga.
Kukwash.
Lapanya
Kaash. Shaba'ara
Yara.
Wakalaba. Talahat. Haryam. Khan.
Dalarama.
Basaraka. Wapaka.
Wapaka. Taba'alam. Mala'ah.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan.
Wayabakashwa. Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa. Wayabahala. Wayabahalawa.
Wayahabalawa.
Ayai. Wakara Parawa.
Wakayapara.
Wayabawa.
Wayadaru.
Kaya. Ata.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Labaka.
Ayawan.
Al-Kaharataza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. And hold not thy peace. And be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come. And let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The Tabernacles of Edom. The Ishmaelites of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal and Ammon. Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. Is unto Sisera. So like Esther Sisera. Esther Jaban. At the brook of Kishon. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zeb. Yea. All the princes as Zabah. And as Zamunya. Who said, let us take ourselves. The house of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose
name alone.
Is
Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high over all the earth.
Art the most high over all the earth. The blessings in the Hebrew. Barak. Atah. Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wamaya Kala. It's like it. Wamaya Ka'ala. Wa Alahim. Watazabaya. Alawap. Yahanna. Ahalawapyam. Hasaranyam. Hakwatazayamyam. Haka it's like it. Haka Yayalam. Wa Ha'akwathian. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahushua. The water. Amen.
So like it. Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua. And Michael.
And
the angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. And death. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the school. Send evils. And curses. And punishment. And destruction. And death. To the heathen. Shake loose the pockets of the rich. Of Israel. That refuse to give to the school. Force the riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evil. And curses. And punishment. And destruction. And death. To the Edomites. To the nations. And the drug dealers. The court system. Prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinhead. Posse Comitatus. Gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. The cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people. That seek to stop us. And bring swift death. To all the heathens. That stand in the way and try to stop us. We're broadcasting your word. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the terrorists. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth and destroy. Cause the terrorists to come against America. And destroy them in the stronghold. Let America shake at the hands of the terrorists. Let Yahweh Shah. Michael. Gabriel. Come down. With the flying saucers. And kill all the heathens. They come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That is Yahweh. That hath done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the media. Throughout the world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In
the name of Yahushua. Thank you always, so be it.
Sorry.